What is up, chaps? It's George Fragrance Prince here with yet another exciting fragrance review. This time on the house of St. Dupont, and it is the fragrance Passenger. Now, this was in my top 10 autumn list, and it was recently in my collaboration video about the perfect gift for a man this season. So very excited, very interested in presenting this to you all. So let's get to it. Okay, so would I like this? Well, you're buying a gift for a guy. No, the thing with this fragrance is I think that its appeal is quite broad actually. I think I don't think it's a sort of a hype train or you've got to check this out, but I think that you could definitely a broad audience could greatly appreciate this fragrance. And it's to my nose, I don't think it's I think some people could label it as generic, but I don't think so. It's got a bit of polish to it. It's got a bit of personality to it that I really greatly appreciate. So I would recommend this to a lot of guys. Definitely somebody who is looking for a signature scent at the moment. Definitely, if you're looking for a new signature scent at the moment, then please keep this video on, and as we go through it, I think that I might have something quite special for you. Presentation wise, St. Dupont are mainly a fragrance company that actually deals in sort of cigarette packets or cigarette lighters. Yeah, lighters especially. So you can definitely see the influence with this particular fragrance bottle right here. I think it's really quite cool actually. It's one of those bottles that is unique but not infiltrating. It's not completely gimmicky. It has quite a nice little style or pizzazz to it. A very kind of simple kind of shape there, and the top comes off straight there. I really like I know this is kind of a bit bizarre, but I really like that. I really like the spritzer. I really like the shape of the spritzer. I don't know why, but I've never really, because usually spritzers are, you know, just a general, I don't know, just a circle, aren't they? Once you've kind of seen them all, once you've seen one, you've kind of seen them all. So I like it. I think it's quite a nice little touch to have a square or rectangle spritzer. Comes out in a very just clean mist, like very nice, and I like the sound it makes. Very straight mist. Oh, that's lovely. That is so lovely. So yeah, I would give the presentation, honestly, because of its simplicity, and got a bit of embossing there, a bit of information on the back, I'd give it a solid 8 out of 10 right there. Really nice, really simple, and goes along very nicely. So 2 main stages to Passenger. Now let me tell you a story. When I first bought this, I had never should I say, smelt Versace's The Dreamer. All that I heard is that it was tobacco-y. It had a smell of tobacco. So when I first received this and I smelt it, I thought that this was a rip-off of Versace's The Dreamer. Now, Versace's The Dreamer smells nothing like this. In fact, I think that it doesn't really have too much of a tobacco-y kind of a smell. I think that's more linen, but I digress. This, I mean, it makes sense, doesn't it? I mean, the company is about lighters, you know, cigarette lighters, so you'd think that one of their main fragrances would be tobacco based. The first stage, I call it the gingery tobacco. So let's spray her right on. Let's waste a spray, as they say. So right, straight off the bat, I just smell tobacco. I really do. I smell a really quite light, sweet tobacco with definitely ginger underneath. Sure, I get it. I get the pepper kind of thing. I get that. What are they called? It's a certain type of pepper. Pink. I think they call it pink pepper in fragrance. So yeah, tobacco, pink pepper, ginger, and again that nice lovely rounded sweetness. One of my favourite notes of all time, cardamom. I love stuff that has a spicy touch to it, but has the cardamom sweetness to it. I've actually been reviewing quite a few fragrances recently that have that kind of effect. So yeah, Very, very pleasant, very, very nice. Then you get the second stage is the cardamom dry down, and yeah, it is just very, very clean, a very, very nice fade out after about 2 hours. You get the sweetness is really elevated, and the spiciness. It's quite a linear scent, to be honest. I kind of was kind by giving it 2 stages, because there's kind of only really one, but the intensity of it does fade out as time goes along. So it's a very linear scent. What you smell is what you get, as far as this fragrance is concerned. So a very, very simple progression, but something very, very likable about it, something very inoffensive, and something very just kind of easy going about it. I mean, it's got an edge to it because of that kind of tobacco-y kind of a smell, but it's nothing too intense, it's nothing too crazy. So with that, I think that it does have that kind of mass appeal, and again, another reason why I just recommend it as a gift. Let me see if I can get you there. I'm a child. Okay, so performance-wise, projection and longevity is the thing that can really cut this fragrance out. Projection is... oh, it's kind of a skin scent, really, to be honest. It is a skin scent. You'll get the odd whiff. You'll get the odd whiff of, you know, if you walk past somebody, you will get the odd whiff and then it'll sort of go away. But projection-wise, the first hour is actually quite nice. In fact, no, 30 minutes to 45 minutes. Yeah, first half an hour to 45 minutes, quite nice. And that sort of tobacco-y ginger spiciness kind of really holds it together, and then it just kind of fades off into the distance and becomes quite a noticeable skin scent. Longevity is, again, not very good. About six hours, I'd say. 6 hours is about right. 4 to 6 hours, I'll actually be very honest about it. The projection and longevity is the weakest element of this fragrance, to be completely honest. But it's good, it's nice. I love to wear it when I'm inside. Autumn, you know, autumn, fall. I love to wear this when I'm inside my house and just getting cozy, really. But it's good, it's nice, and I have had compliments from it. I will openly say that people have, when they have smelt it, have gone, "Oh, you smell nice. That's really quite good. I like that one." So that's something. Any fragrance that does that deserves to be sort of elevated, in my opinion, because that's one of the main reasons that we wear fragrances. Let's be honest. So there we go. So performance-wise, I'm going to give this a 5 out of 10, because it does try to hang on in there for you, and you know, 4 to 6 hours is a good amount of time. That's a good amount of time. People do have to come in close, but it's a good amount of time, and for what it is, I think that is effective. So 5 out of 10. Yeah. Yeah. St. Dupont's Passenger is a delightful romp, really. But you know something, it has a seriousness to it. It has a depth to it. It has a quality of it that you can wear and you don't feel silly. You don't feel as though you're wearing. It's certainly not mass market tripe. It's got a level of quality to it that ups it. That actually I'd say. I think it's because, to me, when you use cardamom as something to sweeten a fragrance, it's a bit more of a sophisticated way to sweeten it than the other sort of more chemically based fragrances like Gucci. Gucci fragrances are very sweet, but they have almost kind of like an untamed, sickly element to it. Invictus by Paco Rabanne, again, is the same kind of issue, but this has a very good balance between the sweet cardamom and the more savoury elements like ginger and I don't really care. I've just got to say the tobacco. I think that there's, but this has a balance between the more refined sweetness of the cardamom with the more savoury elements such as the ginger, the pink pepper, and whatever is creating the tobacco smell that I experience. So there's a really great there's great balance with this fragrance, and it's something that can be appreciated and respected, and not sort of just be thrown out just thinking, oh, it's just another mass market cop out or whatever. No, there's some thought and care put into this. So would I recommend it to you? Yes. If you are a gentleman looking for a new signature scent, you don't want to blow all your money, and you want something with a good bit of depth and really quite well balanced and just smells nice. In fact, no, I wouldn't even say that. Smells very good, and gets quite a good bit of attention. Then this could be the match made in heaven for you. This could, you could really fall in love with this one, and this could really be your signature. I could imagine this being a fragrance that somebody buys, sprays it, and goes, right, well, that's it. That's my life scent. That's just one. It's going to be one of those fragrances that I repeat buy. And it's great and really lovely to come across fragrances like that. And again, I cannot stress enough, if you are buying a gift for somebody either this season or for a birthday, this is one of the best gift-based fragrances that you could ever hope to get somebody. So I think that's a definite good rating. My final rating on this one, considering all of the difficulties that it has with projection and longevity, but also the great points of the smell and the presentation and all that kind of stuff, I'm going to be kind, and I'm actually going to give this a 7 out of 10. So there you go. Really enjoyable, and as I always say, I hope that I've given you the correct information that you were looking for about this in particular fragrance. If you did, then like this video, subscribe, and you'll be getting more, and you can add me as a friend on my Facebook page. But until the next time we see each other, I've been the Fragrance Apprentice, and I'm out.